After the failure of Mpisi's 7th and 8th strategies in the Bakame vs. Mpisi story, the stronger animals of the jungle are curious about the whereabouts of the cow's remains. They have dedicated much energy to unravel this enigma, yet their efforts have been fruitless thus far. The cunning hyena, Mpisi, was the 9th to journey to the loch, the grand lake where all the river's water flows into. He questioned the vast school of small fish known as the Isambaza, asking if they'd seen anything unusual. Despite their sheer numbers, none of them had any information. Bakame, the wise old hare, suggested that the cow's remains had been broken down into billions of tiny particles by the water's movement. These particles, he claimed, were now so small they were invisible to the naked eye. The only proof of their existence was the salty taste of the lake's water. Mpisi tasted the water and found it flavorful, but the Isambaza dismissed Bakame's theory. They insisted that the lake's water has always been salty, a fact handed down from their ancestors. "We are a kind of fish who live near the shore. If we did not see the cow's remains, that means they did not arrive in this lake," they argued. Bakame countered, suggesting that the cow's remains were still somewhere along the river's path. With each failed attempt, the mystery only seemed to deepen. Undeterred, Mpisi initiated his 10th strategy. He sent Gikeri, an amphibian capable of living both on land and in water, to follow the river's flow in search of the elusive cow's remains. But Bakame was one step ahead. He knew of an underground river that passed through a cave. He rushed there and blocked the passage with a fine net. When Gikeri reached the net, he was unable to pass through. He used the net to climb out of the river and returned to Mpisi with his report. "I did not find anything. However, I did not reach the lake because I found a net in my way," Gikeri reported. He concluded that no cow remains had passed through the river, as they would be larger than him and unable to pass through the net. Bakame dismissed Gikeri's findings, arguing that the net might have fallen into the river after the cow's remains had passed. And so the 10th strategy also failed, but the mystery only fueled Mpisi's determination further. What will he do next? Stay tuned for the next episode, where the enigma continues to unravel and Mpisi's determination is put to the test once more. The mystery of the cow's remains is far from over, and the jungle's strongest creatures are more determined than ever to solve it.